Man, he don't talking about, it's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Who? He don't talking about, man, it's your partner. When somebody they say, bro, your hands be ashy as, you know what I'm talking about, spirit fingers. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. What's good with the people, man? How is y'all doing on this Talk That Talk Tuesday part 2, man? You say Talk That Talk, we gonna get into it. What's good, people like hee hee ha ha, man? Ken in the pen, all my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Now let's get through these, did I say Ken in the pen, man? If I didn't, go get the stick up in stores now. You go get you something about 76 MacArthur Giants Liquors, what I'm talking about, 82nd Hillside, the barber shop. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You know you can come get them from me. But if all else fails, man, go on and get one of them things off of Amazon. Make sure you copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Stick up, Funka Die trying the stores now. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC. Hey, what'd you say, bro? Worldwide Incorporated. What'd you say, bro? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna say what that mean, bro. I'm gonna say, hey. You know what I'm talking about? It mean everybody, bro. You say what? I'm gonna say, hey. It mean everybody, bro. Everybody included. And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rude, man. Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player comes next, man. You know what I'm talking about? Special shout out once again goes to Tata, man. You know what I'm talking about? Get through that stuff, my brother. You know what I'm talking about? Now we gonna now look, before we do that, man, my mom said breast and whiskers when you're on TV, man. You know what I'm talking about? I almost forgot, man. A Coffee Chronicle. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug usage, no drug sellage, no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of the sip. I don't promote nothing, man. I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No. Me, man, I don't promote They say what, bro? I say I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? No, man. Me, all I promote is y'all. Go ahead, do what you're gonna do at that time, you know, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do at the time, ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, man. But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced, nah, man. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man, nah, man. Good brother like me, man, I ain't got nothing against the little people, nah, man, me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking about me, man. I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, you know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? That love, what you say, Red? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Hey, check it out. Psst, 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 psst. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. Man, what's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? Let me tell me, I was like, bro, when you gonna? I told y'all, man, I ain't in no joking mood. But we'll get back to it, you know what I'm talking about? When I feel a little bit better, you know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. They say talk that talk, man. You talk that talk, brother. Talk that talk too. Tuesday, you know what I'm talking about? Talk that talk Tuesday, part 2, I should say. I say, bro, what you up here talking about, man? Talk that talk. You know what I'm talking about? Because look, man, there's going to be a lot of people that can't talk that shit, man. Talk that shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? Talk your talk, folks. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, I was just in the car the other day. I was listening to Tupac, The Way It Is, right? They just had one of them West Coast days where they just get to playing, I ain't never liked that song either, ain't pumping up. That song, yeah, with Casey and JoJo, whatever that song was, Pump It Up, or whatever the song, I ain't never liked that song. I was a person that ain't never liked Hail Mary. It knocked like hell. I didn't like Ambition of a Writer. It knocked like hell. But I got a lot of songs that slap that I don't like. I don't like the song. I didn't like Hail Mary. I didn't. Somebody was like, man, you crazy as a mother. But I was listening to that shit, man, and then you know what I just realized in the midst of listening to Tupac, they gonna say, what did you realize, bro? I'm harder than Tupac, nigga. And I turned around and I told somebody that, man, if motherfucker look at you crazy is a motherfucker. If you that's like blasphemy. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's impossible for you to be harder than Tupac. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, something straight out of the comic book, man. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I am. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you think about it. I know I am. You know what I'm talking about? That's how hard I am. You one of them motherfuckers that jock so much and follow so many motherfuckers, you can't even fathom that thought. As soon as I said I was harder than Tupac, you just got to talking about you ain't even listen to bruh. You just went on with your favorite person. You're gonna say, bro, I can't believe you was a nigga. I'm harder than bro. You know what I'm talking about? Talk that talk Tuesday, man. Part 2. And don't never be scared to talk that talk, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Just like how Brett came up here and made that bold statement. You know what I'm talking about? Don't never be scared to make your bold statement, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's a bold statement to everybody else. To you, it ain't nothing but just the truth. You get what I'm saying? Coffee Chronicle. That shit bold to everybody else. You don't even think that's a big enough statement. You know what I'm talking about? I was just telling my partner if we was in a race, it wouldn't even be close, bro. Not even by a nose. You know what I'm talking about? But y'all jock so many motherfuckers. All you know is you're not harder than Pac. You know what I'm talking about? So if you're not harder than Pac, of course I can't be. You know what I'm talking about? I tell you, I'm harder than all these niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. I say, bro, I want to shout out. I just want to shout out niggas who got that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because we living in the days where a motherfucker they'll grab that microphone and they don't got that shit, bro. They won't spit that shit, bro. They don't got that shit. They got that trying to keep up with society shit. You know what I'm talking about? So you gonna be in the club popping bottles and you know what I'm talking about? We gonna be drinking lean, we gonna put the phone in the two, we gonna be talking all that hip shit, you know what I'm talking about? We gonna be chasing the bag and all, you know what I'm talking about? I mean, that's cool. But you got niggas that got that shit, you know what I'm talking about? I'm one of them, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out Real Topics TV, another nigga got that shit, you know what I'm talking about? 903 boxing, you know what I'm talking about? Niggas that when a nigga rap it gives you goosebumps, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out them niggas who got that shit. You feel me? But just talk that talk. You know what I'm talking about? Cause we living in a day, bro, where I don't know how y'all do it. I remember they used to tell me shit like that though. Cause ever since I've been on this motherfucker, they say I say bitch too much, and I just don't see how I say anything too much. You just don't like me, so whatever I say, just gonna be on. You gonna put it on hella thick. Your favorite person say bitch. You know what I'm talking about? It's alright then. I remember my mama called me when I first started and told me that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I said, you say bitch too much. I said, man, I can't say bitch too much, mama. If your favorite part in that Life movie is when Eddie Murphy said, whichever bitch you see me choking. You know what I'm talking about? That shit was just, that was your favorite part of the movie. You know what I'm talking about? So it's impossible for me to say bitch too much. You know what I'm talking about? I told you what it be. It's just who is this nigga right here to be talking about bitch and all? That's how it be. But if it was somebody that was famous or something, if Lil Wayne said bitch or Jay-Z, if one of these famous people that you deem, it ain't gonna be a problem then. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna accept that shit because of who the person is that said it, man. Y'all gonna get the fuck out of my face. Talk that talk Tuesday part 2, man. And then, cause I ain't forgot about you on the most maggots Monday. I ain't forgot about you. I still got to put it together. You might fuck around and get that motherfucker on Thursday. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't forgot about you though. Shout out Nick Cuss. You know what I'm talking about? Just shout out everybody, man. Shout out everybody. Just shout out everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Know what time it is. Coffee Chronicle. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas like Slow and them, Big Josh and them. You know what I'm talking about? Real Topics TV. You know what I'm talking about? Just everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to all my niggas I could just call, bruh. You get what I'm saying? When the world get heavy. You know what I'm talking about? Because I know we living in a world where people take that shit for granted, but I appreciate that shit, y'all. Talk that talk Tuesday. You know what I'm talking about? Part 2. I appreciate that shit because I know it's rare out here to get to coming across good people and shit. I know it's rare, folks. I do. Yeah, I know it's rare to come across people that you could trust. You know what I'm talking about with your business, not just I ain't talking about trust with no money or something. Just trust with your business, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Like you could call a nigga, tell him you going through a divorce or something, and that's as far as that conversation gonna go. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out them type niggas, man. Coffee Chronicles. Talk that talk Tuesday, man. Because I think not enough of us have the confidence to talk that shit. See, because it's easy to talk some shit, but is you confident in that shit you talking? You know what I'm talking about? Is you confident in the shit you talking? Talk that talk Tuesday, bruh. Because if you one of them niggas that talk that talk, they gonna come far and wide to try to make you seem like something else. You know what I'm talking about? But all the time they know you talking that shit. Because when you talk that talk, you irritate everybody else. They immediately put you above them and they get to saying shit like, man, who this nigga think he is? They get to immediately saying shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? But look like they was finna run that bitch. I don't even know that. Man, nigga is crazy, motherfucker. They sitting over there finna argue over the bitch in the room. That's what I'm talking about. Bitch, them folk, man, hey, they got some cold, they be having some cold stereotypes on these sitcoms, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. Talk that talk Tuesday, bro. Just like I was saying, man. Cause we just living in the world, nigga. You know what I mean? When you talk that shit, bro, you instantly irritate everybody else. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga done drew down on him with a drum. He done drew down on him with a drum. Oh, this nigga playing. Cold stereotypes, man. You gonna immediately, you know what I'm talking about? You gonna immediately gain the dislike of most motherfuckers that's around you, bro, when you really be talking that talk. You know what I'm talking about? Talk that talk Tuesday, part 2. You gonna irritate motherfuckers, bro, because this world really tries to shut you up. This world don't really want you to have your own thoughts. This world want to tell you what to think. This world wants to tell you what to do. And it's kind of invisible how they tell you, but like we just falling in place. It's kind of invisible how they do it. You know what I'm talking about? But they just get us to carry out their plan. Coffee Chronicles. That's why we around here telling on each other, sending each other to jail, trying to get each other in trouble. That's why we made snitching cool. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's why we made snitching cool. That's why we made talk that talk. That's why we made don't talk that talk then call the police though. That's what I want to say too, man. If you talk that talk, you know what I'm talking about? Walk that walk. You know what I'm talking about? Don't just talk that talk. You know what I'm talking about? But you know what I'm talking about when I say talk that talk, bro. Because everybody ain't got that shit. They just don't. That's why you'll go live. I'm talking about this computer now. You'll go live on your computer, bro, and one of these motherfuckers from a fake account and shit, they'll come up there and try to start a conversation on your motherfucking thing. When you could just go live yourself and talk about what you want to talk about. You don't have to wait till I say something to try to come criticize what I said. You know what I'm talking about? You're more than welcome to get up here and just talk about what you want to talk about. So you don't have to talk about I don't know what I'm talking about. Or you could just come up here and show the people what you talking about. You know what I'm talking about? I don't really come up here and try to downgrade whatever you talking about, man. I don't come up here and try to downgrade people. I'm just telling y'all the behaviors. I've been telling you this since I started talking about the world. You know what I'm talking about? Because I used to tell stories. Talk that talk. Tuesday, part 2. You know what I'm talking about? I still tell stories. I do a multitude of things over here. You know what I'm talking about? We got some, I'm just going to say, man, we got something in the works, man. You know what I'm talking about? It'll be up on you shortly. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all hold on. It'll be up on you shortly. I put that shit way too high. Look, this whole time this motherfucker was on pause. Penny thought the camera was on. As soon as I got up and shit, she was over here fucking around in the camera and shit. This motherfucker wouldn't even know. You see what I'm saying? Y'all hold on. This whole time she be playing. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, on this talk that talk Tuesday. part 2. You know what I'm talking about? Cause ever since like this shit been happening, bruh, like I ain't had no good morning yet. I ain't bullshitting with you. Like when I first wake up, that shit be spooky. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I wanna man, that's why I wanna shout out my nigga Real Topics TV. You know what I'm talking about? Shout that brother out, good brother, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just on some real shit. Cause a few times, man, that I just done chopped it up with my nigga when I wasn't feeling so good. You know what I'm talking about? And it's always a pleasure. You know what I'm talking about? It's always a pleasure. That's what I'm saying. It's good to have motherfuckers slow out, Big Josh. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers you can just chop it up with sometimes, man, when that real getting heavy. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, I just want to shout my nigga Real Topics out, man. Cause my nigga be over there doing some classical shit. You know what I'm talking about, man? That nigga be doing some classical shit, man. And he always give a nigga an opportunity to be a part of that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Shout my nigga out. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker over there, you know what I'm talking about, with a Bigfoot vision, nigga. On some real shit. It's just good like that to even know people like that in the world, bruh. That shit inspirational, motivational, all that shit in one, man. Good shit. I told you I love bumping in the raw motherfuckers because I'm one myself. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't even talking about no music or nothing. I'm just talking about a person, a raw ass person. Like a raw ass nigga, that's what I am. And it feels good when you bump into other raw ass niggas. That's what he is. You know what I'm talking about? It'll just be good when you bump into motherfuckers like that. You feel me? Coffee Chronicles. Shout out Real Topics TV. You know what I'm talking about? Cause like I said, my nigga be doing some, my nigga be over there doing some classical shit. You feel me? Give a nigga an opportunity to even be a part of that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And nigga be grateful for that. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Real Topics. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all go subscribe to this channel. You feel me? But Talk That Talk Tuesday, man. Talk That Talk Tuesday. You feel me? Cause we living in a motherfucking world where, like I said, bro, they don't want you to talk your talk. They want you to shut up and listen to them. You feel me? And then you got the rest of these miserable motherfuckers around this motherfucker. So when you is popping your shit and you feeling yourself and you doing your thing, bruh, these motherfuckers over there hating on you. I told you, because when you really talk that talk, bruh, you instantly like, if it ain't another like-minded motherfucker that see where you come from, they instantly gonna hate. A motherfucker either gonna feel you or they gonna instantly hate. You know what I'm talking about? Because you represent everything they know they is in their head. That shit you talking about, you need to stop gossiping. You need to stop all that shit right there. See, when you talk about shit that people do, they feel like you're talking about them, even if you don't know them. You can say, man, these motherfuckers, man, America eat too much chicken. Now the motherfucker that love chicken, he gonna get defended. He gonna get defensive. Just like the bitch. And they gonna start making rationalizations why motherfuckers should eat a lot of chicken. But they gonna, and that's what just happened, man. So when you really talk that talk, bro, it's easy to gain enemies, bro. Like, people don't like you that you like, you don't even know these motherfuckers, bro, but they instantly, cause you know how y'all hate watch a motherfucker will watch you just to hate on you. A motherfucker be watching you like, look at this bitch ass nigga right here, and we'll just do some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit, we weird. As a motherfucker, Talk That Talk Tuesday, part 2. And I'm just here to let you know, cause this ain't gonna be no long video, but talk your shit, nigga. Talk that talk, nigga. Be that shit, though. Don't just be sitting around this motherfucker running your mouth, because I know y'all gonna see the title, Talk That Talk, and a lot of y'all might just get to running your mouth more. And this ain't what that about, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about that shit, nigga. Talk that talk, nigga. When you really got that shit, folks. Like I said, nigga, I've been on this motherfucker 3 years straight. I ain't never edited a video. Nigga, I ain't never came up with no format. Nigga, I come up with the day and go off the head, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, I could do a multitude of shit off the head. Coffee Chronicles. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't never got none of that shit. This nigga got a whole marching man to propose to the bitch. If you just think about that shit right there, bro. Now some of y'all, you gonna say, hey, bro. Some of y'all gonna be like, man, you nigga, you just on some broke shit. Or you can say what you want to, bro. I'm not paying to ask no bitch no question. Not me. I'm not finna set nothing up. There ain't finna be nobody around, nigga. I'm not finna get on one knee, none of that shit. Hey, bitch, we gonna do it. You know what I'm talking about? Bitch, you ready to do it? You know what I'm talking about? Then come on, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't finna do none of that other shit, bro. You been to spend, nigga, 6,500, nigga, just to propose to the bitch. What if she say no? Coffee Chronicle. Man, fuck that. We gonna do it, bitch. God damn. Yeah, man. AJ, bro, why you fuck with it like that? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is, man. Talk that talk Tuesday, part 2. But yeah, man. Because I'm going to advocate this forever, nigga. Man, fuck this world. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide. This your partner around this motherfucker, man. Fuck y'all. I'm telling you, bruh. I've been watching this shit with a bird's eye view forever, bruh. People don't give a fuck, folks. They don't give a fuck about you when you living, nigga. Just imagine when you leave this motherfucker, bruh. That man, people don't give a fuck, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm not telling you to not give a fuck and just be, just look out for yourself, bruh. You just gotta pour more into yourself than you pour into anything else, bruh. That's it, that's all. I'm not saying you can't pour something, you can't pour more yourself into anything. You know what I'm talking about? Than you pour into yourself, bruh. Cause you gonna be walking around this motherfucker hollow and empty. You ain't gonna even have enough for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. But be proud, loud as you, bruh. Don't let these people, bruh. Don't let these people make you too loud, you too this, you too, nigga, be you. Be loud, proud as you, bruh. Fuck what somebody else think about it, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because if you think about it, nigga, just in this world, bruh, all other people ever get to do is just complain about what you do. You know what I'm talking about? You too loud, but they get to be as loud as that. Man, that shit just, y'all can fall for that shit if you want to. This shit just backwards, bruh. It's a bunch of smoke and mirror ass shit to get you into some kind of invisible guilt trip or shame trip, but the whole thing is to get you to do something. You know what I'm talking about? Why everybody's still doing the shit they asking you not to do. That's all that shit is. It's just a form to control you. So I can tell you what you can do and what you can't do. You know what I'm talking about? That's just like you ever go to somebody's house and they just got hella rules. I can't stand you motherfuckers with that shit, bro. I can't. Y'all be better off just going to buy some toys or something. I ain't bullshitting with you, bro, because y'all like to play with people. Y'all do. You ever came to a motherfucker house, they just got, you can't smoke, you can't turn the music out. After 4:30, you get, oh man, I can't stand them type of motherfuckers, bro. I don't even like to be in that environment. Talk that talk Tuesday, part 2. I don't. I don't. I can see motherfuckers say I don't smoke in my house. You know what I'm talking about? That's noble. That's noble. But all that other shit, you gotta sit down, only 2 people in the kitchen at a time. You know, all that shit right there, man. I don't even like that atmosphere, folks. You kill the vibe with that shit right there, man. You're being watched. You know what I'm talking about? And the type of motherfucker, as soon as you break one of them rules of the house, they, oh no, we don't do that over here, sweetie. You know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there. Nah, man, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's too hard to keep up with the rules of this motherfucker. Talk that talk Tuesday, part 2. But the moral of this motherfucking video right here, nigga, talk your shit, bruh. You be that motherfucker you is, bruh. Don't let these people talk you out of anything, bruh. Don't let these people try to tell you, nigga, that you doing too much. And man, fuck these people. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Real wide in this motherfucker, man. You get up here, nigga, you do your thing, bruh. Don't never be ashamed, embarrassed, nigga. Don't never be scared, nigga, to say what you got to say, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Now, hold on. When I say that right there, these for the people who know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking one of you motherfuckers who always see something, who paranoid. You know what I'm talking about? So don't listen to you motherfuckers right there. Don't look at this video and get juice and shit. Talking about, yeah, nigga, I'ma talk. Nah, man. Y'all talk too much. Y'all the ones who need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't talking about that shit right there. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who know they got that shit, bruh, and the rest of this society, the rest of this world try to make it seem like you like you the boosie one or something, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you around this motherfucker still solid. You know what I'm talking about? They try to act like you the boosie one cause you ain't ready to tell on the motherfucker or cause you don't want to go wear these little ass designer clothes and shit. They try to act like you ain't got nothing going on. You know what I'm talking about? For all you motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm talking about? Talk that talk, man. Fuck these people. You know what this shit is. You see what this shit is. You know we living in the zombie land, man. I know. I know how hard it is to maneuver around these goofy ass motherfuckers too. So I feel your pain, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I feel your pain. And I'm just here to let you know, man. Talk your shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't by yourself, bruh. Do you talk that shit? Be that solid. You know what I'm talking about? Don't sit here and let these other motherfuckers tell you what they doing. I mean, what you doing. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let one of these motherfuckers who they don't like to do nothing but listen to mess and shit. Don't let them tell you that you're boring, that your shit is dry or some shit like that. Because these niggas used to watching hip hop Hollywood and shit, bruh. Ain't nothing wrong with your shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what them niggas like to watch. So don't let one of these motherfuckers come up and tell you that, man, you talk your talk. You know what I'm talking about? Talk that talk Tuesday, part 2. Yo, fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches, man, fuck these people. You know what I'm talking about? This motherfucker worldwide, man. You do you, nigga. You don't let a motherfucker come up to you and tell you what to talk about. Cause that's all they, back to this computer shit. That's all they be trying to do anyway. Like on your live, bruh, another motherfucker be trying to come over there to change your conversation. So they can make your live about what they talking about. That's why motherfuckers come over there talking about, so what you think about the, and all that shit right there. I don't think nothing about that shit. That's what I think about it. What you think about bending over and kissing my ass? You know what I'm talking about? That's what I think about it. Talk that talk, bruh. Fuck these people. You be you. Cause that's what's wrong with you niggas right now, bruh. Y'all always trying to run around this motherfucker and be the next motherfucker, nigga. Won't you see what it feels like to be the first you? You know what I'm talking about? Stop trying to be the next Michael Jordan, the next LeBron, nigga, the next Lil Wayne, the next these old boosie ass niggas they got running around here with all this yelling and yip yap. You know what I'm talking about? With all this police activity and all this shit on the TV, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? All this dry snitching and all this just talking too much about shit that ain't nobody business up here, man. You feel me? Be the first you. You ain't gotta be the next one of them niggas. Coffee Chronicles. You got a chance to be the first you. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you got a chance to be the first you. Let somebody else try to be the next you. You know what I'm talking about? But go on and be you first. You might like it better, man. You know what I'm talking about? You might not even be stressing as much. Talk that talk Tuesday, part 2. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm finna get on up out of here real wide around this bitch, man. But yeah, man. Don't let this, man, fuck this world, man. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let these people, shut you up. Don't let these people make you lower your voice. Don't make these people, man, you can say what the fuck you want to around this motherfucker. That's a constitutional right. You know what I'm talking about? So don't let these people shame or guilt trip you to try to talk how they want you to talk, man. Fuck these people. And I mean all of you. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide, and this motherfucker is your partner. You know what I'm talking about? Talk that talk Tuesday, part 2. Be loud, proud ass you, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Wherever the fuck you at. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.